guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Yancy and this is the Miss Yancy Network. Today I'll be showing you guys how to germinate your seeds for strong and healthy pepper plants. If you struggle from slow germination or a weak seedling, this method is going to be the best way to give you a successful plant for the season. This is a more than one day seed starting process, but let's get started.
One look and I breathe.
First, you're gonna need some quality seeds like these. These are the Miss Yancy's Garden seeds. This is from Mine Garden. These are the peppers that I will be planting today. So I'm gonna be doing the red bell pepper, and then I have a bell pepper mix, which is gonna include all of the different bell pepper colors: green, red, orange, yellow. And then of course, got our hot pepper mix. And this is gonna include habaneros, the Asian hot peppers, cayenne, jalapenos, and a bunch of other peppers. These are the 3 seeds that we are going to be starting. Let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to need some quality seeds, and then next you're going to need some cups, some plastic cups. It doesn't matter what kind of plastic cups. I'm using clear cups. And then you're going to need a Sharpie. You don't need this right here. This is like some sticky paper that I'm going to use to write on, but the Sharpie, you could just go ahead and write on the cups using the Sharpie. Or if you want to use the cup more than once, which I plan on doing, I'm going to use some labeling paper. And then what I could do is when I want to use these cups again, I'll just get some more labeling paper to cover up the last one. We are going to be very resourceful over here. Let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you guys step by step exactly how I start my pepper seed for successful germination and to have strong seedlings. Alrighty, y'all, I wanted to let you guys know that we will be doing like 2 different methods of starting our seed. Today I'm just showing you guys like the best way to go about it to get really good germination and to have strong seedlings. For really good germination for your seeds, you want to make sure that you're going to be soaking your seeds with warm water, not hot water, but warm water. So we're about to go to the sink and we're going to fill these cups up with some warm water, and then we're going to add our seeds into them and let it soak overnight. Pepper seeds have a hard shell, and the reason why we will be soaking them overnight is going to soften the shell of the pepper seed, and it's going to speed up the germination process. So that is the reason why you want to soak your seeds before you actually put them into the seed starting soil or the seed starting mix. So let's get some warm water. Make sure the water is warm. You do not want hot water at all. All right, so we have our water here. It is nice and warm, not hot. Remember, you do not want hot water. You're not trying to cook the seeds. So let's take it over there. All right, y'all, so we are about to label the cups so we can know what is going where, because we don't want to mix them up because it is going to be a disaster if we do that, okay? So let's go ahead and label, and then we're going to go ahead and put the peppers in the water. Alrighty, y'all, we're done labeling all of the cups. Now we're about to get ready to put the peppers in there. First, you're going to get the peppers out of the packet. These are my bell peppers. We're gonna put that into the water like this. Alrighty, shake that down. So let's go ahead and get the bell pepper mix. And y'all, this is a lot of pepper. I think that I am actually going to sell some of these peppers at a farmer's market this year because I grew so many and I'm growing a lot. So if you're in the DMV area and you want some seedlings, you want to skip this process, you don't want to go through this, I will be having some peppers for sale on my Instagram and Facebook. So hit me up. So we got quite a few of these. We're gonna put that into the water. That's a lot of pepper, y'all. Ooh, some of this stuff. So y'all see how much pepper's in there? It's gonna be a lot of peppers. And then we're gonna have the hot pepper mix. And this hot pepper mix has habaneros, it has the Asian hot, it has jalapenos, cayenne, like a bunch of different hot peppers. There you go. Gonna put that in there. We have it here. You can like tap it down so some of it can drop to the bottom. So you will see that overnight, some of them will start dropping to the bottom and then some of them will still float. The ones that are at the bottom means that they're gonna have a higher germination rate than the ones that are floating. So I want you to be mindful of that when you're planting. Whenever you put these seeds in the water, if the ones that drop to the bottom means they're gonna have a higher germination rate. These are the ones that are for sure 100% are going to be successful. And the ones that are floating at the top, they might still be successful, but this is just to show you that the ones at the bottom are more dense. So that means that it is going to have a higher germination rate. And after it's soaked like overnight, we're going to really know, you know, which ones at the top that has sunk in at the bottom. All right, so we have that. We have our small bell pepper. We have our regular bell pepper. This is going to be the regular size, the medium to large size. And then we have our hot peppers in here. And then I wanted to grow like habaneros. Like I know these are like hot peppers and they are going to have some habaneros in there, but I just want to make sure that I'm gonna have dedicated habanero peppers. So I went ahead and got some habaneros from my freezer. This is from my garden from last year, and I still have some in my freezer in some Ziploc bags. I'm just gonna cut this open and take the seeds out and put them in here. This is to show you that when you purchase your seeds, when it grow the pepper, you can totally save the seed from your peppers that grow for the following year, which is what I did to get those other peppers. But this is what I pretty much do to get the seeds out, and I'm gonna put it in here. And look, they're already dropping to the bottom, which means this is gonna have a really good germination rate. And y'all wanna make sure you're wearing gloves when you're dealing with these peppers, especially if you're doing what I'm doing right now, because I promise you, these habaneros are so spicy and they are going to burn your hands for days. Not for one day, for days, okay? Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Don't be like me, because I totally did this last year. Or just like, not just only taking the seeds out, just actually harvesting the peppers without gloves, y'all. When I tell you my hands was burning for days, oof, it was terrible. So this is a lot of seeds. So I'm gonna grow a ton of peppers and I'm gonna be selling them. I'm gonna sell the seedlings this year. So this is a ton of peppers, y'all. I plan on growing a ton of peppers this year. And these seeds, just so you know, each seed grows a ton of peppers, like a ton, okay? A ton of peppers. So don't do what I'm doing, y'all, unless you plan to sell these or give them away, like the plants. You do not need a ton of pepper seeds. You don't need a ton of seeds, period, when you are starting a garden, because these seeds, each one of these seeds grow like a whole pepper tree. So be mindful of that. But like I said, my intention is to sell some of them. That's why you see me doing all of this. Wow, the germination rate is going to be wonderful for these because they're all sinking to the bottom. They're all sinking to the bottom. Ooh, this thing is so spicy. I cannot wait to get these gloves off my hands. I feel like I'm feeling the spice of the pepper through the glove. That's how I feel. Okay. All of these peppers actually have the right. Also, these peppers are so spicy. Literally, just a little half. And that's why these peppers are so spicy. I need to cook with a lot of it. All right, y'all, I'm done, and I'm about to go wash my hands, take these gloves off because whew, they are spicy, y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all, these peppers are so spicy. I literally just went to put it away back into the freezer, and I cannot stop sneezing since I cut it open to get the seeds out. I cannot stop sneezing because that's how strong and spicy my habaneros are. These things are deadly. So be very careful when you get the hot pepper seed mix and you grow some habaneros within this. Be very careful with the habaneros. They're very, very spicy. I'm trying to tell y'all, they are extremely spicy. You want to make sure that you're only cooking with one or half of it, unless you're making hot sauce. Then that's on you. Be a daredevil, okay? All right, y'all. So now that we are done, the next step to germinate these peppers is to cover them up. We're gonna use some plastic wrap today. You just want to get like a regular saran wrap. Cut a piece of it. There you go. Alrighty, we are all done with getting these peppers ready for germination. They're all done, y'all. That is the full step of making sure that your peppers have a higher germination rate. So we're gonna put them over here. You can just put them anywhere in your house. It doesn't have to be in any special corner, but of course you wanna make sure your house is not super cold. And the warm water is gonna help these soften the seeds so that the germination process of these seeds can be faster. It's gonna speed it up. Because I started my pepper seeds so late, doing it this way is gonna just help speed up the germination process when you actually put it into the soil. So this is like one of the tricks that I use for a lot of my seeds, especially when I realized that I started some of my seeds late last year. I use this process, got some warm water, put it in a cup, put the seeds in there, cover it up with a ceramic wrap, and let it sit for 24 hours. And after that, I went ahead and put them in the seed tray, which officially started the seeds germination. All right, guys, that's about it. We are done. We are giving our peppers the best start to a great growing season. So that is exactly what I do. If you would like to speed up the germination process, which peppers take forever to germinate, let alone get the first true leaves, this is one of the best ways you could speed up the germination process and jumpstart your seed starting season. You're gonna get a cup, put some warm water in there, add your seeds, cover it up with some plastic ceramic wrap, which is giving it the greenhouse effect and it's trapping the warm water inside the cup. And I just want you guys to remember, do not use hot water because we're not cooking the seeds. We just want it to soften the shell of the seed so it is easier to germinate. On the next video, I am going to show you guys how I'm going to plant these seeds into the cell trays. We're going to go through the entire process of the germination. After it germinates, after this seed soaking process, I will show you guys how I plan to germinate the seed. I have two methods of how I'm going to germinate the seeds, which is one, I'm going to directly put these into the seed trays, and then I'll show you another trick of germinating the seeds, which is going to also speed up the process way faster than the other method. And honestly, what I think I'm going to do as an experiment is to see which one is going to make the seed germinate faster, putting it in the soil versus the other method that I'm going to show you guys in the next video. So if you would like to continue this process with me and you would like to see the next step of the germination process for our pepper seeds, make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you click the notification bell on my channel. It is going to notify you for when I drop the next video, which is going to be the aftermath of after these seeds soak for 12 to 24 hours and the next step. I cannot wait to go to the next step. I'm so ready to plant these today, but we have to go through the process. All of this is a process. Gardening is a process, and we're going to be patient. And that's one thing gardening is going to teach you, is how to be patient. If you're not a patient person, you're going to learn patience because you want this to happen so fast, but it takes time. And you know, greatness takes time, y'all. So you want to be patient, and that is all a part of the gardening journey, okay? Also, don't forget to let me know if you try out this method. Let me know in the comments, or also let me know different germination processes that have worked for you, or if you have any tips that you would like to provide all of us, because we're all learning from each other. We're all beginner gardeners. I would say this is my second official year. This is my third year gardening, but I would say this is my second official year, and you guys already know why I say that is because the first year was such a fail. I don't even count it as gardening, okay? All right, guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for being here. I cannot wait to catch you on the next one. And if you did not see the last video that I posted, click the link above. And then remember, as far as the Miss Yancy seed, we have these already on my Etsy store. So go ahead and click that link in the description of this video, and you can go ahead and grab your seed. And you don't have to worry, because if you're going through the process with me as far as how we're germinating our pepper seed, you won't be far behind from me, because what we're doing is to speed up the germination. So go ahead and grab your seed. They're in my Etsy store. You're gonna get a lot of seeds in these little bags, because I want you guys to have the best seeds. You don't have to use all of the seeds in a packet like I am. You could totally save some, share it, do whatever you want to do. But I have plans for all the seeds that I'm growing. That's why I'm growing this many peppers. So y'all don't have to use all of it, but it's totally up to you. Because my first year of gardening, I definitely used the entire seed packet, and it was not necessary. But we all gotta learn from somewhere. But all right, y'all, don't forget, these are available in the Etsy store. And then grab your seed starting supplies from my Amazon store. The link is also in the description. And let's get this party started, y'all. It is officially here. Garden season, or seed starting season, is here. I've been waiting all year, like a month. Actually, almost a year. I've been waiting since garden season was over last year. I've been waiting to like get this started. I'm so excited, y'all. Ooh, I cannot wait. But all right, y'all, catch you guys on the next one where we will actually planting these into our seed starting trays for them to germinate, and then I'll be showing you guys another method of germination for your seeds. Okay, so catch you on the next one. I love you guys, and remember, you're exactly where you're meant to be in this moment. Happy gardening. Love y'all. I'm so excited to say happy gardening. I love ending my videos with happy gardening, and I get to say it now. All right, bye, y'all.
Lorraine's signature luxurious body butter is packed with all natural skin-loving ingredients such as cocoa butter, coconut oil, shea butter, vitamin E oil, and baobab oil. Whipped to perfection, it is lightly made to be easily absorbed into the skin without clogging your pores. This body butter is free of parabens, sulfates, and synthetic fragrances.
Your new bestie.